What's going on, everybody? I'm gonna keep this nice, short, simple, and sweet. My name is Sotal. I'm actually gonna be going over some information, very important information that I'm sure everybody would find very valuable, but not everybody is going to take action on. Now, I'm not going to be showing my face because I respect my privacy and I have the right to privacy, which I'm sure many of you who are watching this video can agree with and respect. Now, if you want to discharge your debts, mortgages, or if you're involved in a criminal lawsuit or litigation, you can actually have that discharged as well. Now, I'm going to point you to a website here that's called Understand Contract Law and You Win. And I strongly recommend for you to check out this website and learn as much as you can before you decide to make a decision to call these people. Now, I recommend if you do decide to call these people, I recommend to reach out to a man named James and let him know that Sotal sent you so that he can go ahead and help you and ask you questions regarding relating to your matter. Now, I'm actually going to be reading off of this Weiss's Concise Trustee Handbook some information which I think will be very eye-opening to many of you. All right, maintaining proper IRS relations. This is regarding a trust and why it is very important for you to build and create a trust in order to preserve your wealth and keep your privacy. So it says here, maintaining proper IRS relations. Last but not least, due attention must be paid to the Internal Revenue Service, for they are the lawful, legal entity duly authorized to collect association dues from 14th Amendment citizens and other persons volunteering and availing themselves of the non-payment of debt privileges and immunities. Now, that's very important what I just read. Privileges and immunities. They are considered as a debtor/creditor in a Social Security Association, unchartered, unincorporated commune, whereby each person ensures everybody else in the association by agreeing never to demand payments for debts. It is under this volunteer arrangement that these persons become primarily a U.S. citizen, secondarily a state citizen, subject to one of the 14th Amendment, while the literal 10th Amendment rights are forfeited. Now, this is also very important here. Persons under this system have only relative rights to life, liberty, and property, as they are converted into privileges and immunities and civil rights. Are you catching this? As debtors, they have no absolute literal property ownership, for it has thus been converted to mere privileges of possession. So plainly put, IRS taxes serve the function of dues for the privileges and immunities associated with participating in the Federal Unincorporated Interstate Banking Association for the non-payment of debts. What's more, the collection of income taxes is crucial to maintaining order within the association, more so than for any proposed funding of the association. But that has no bearing on a properly created and administered express trust. It is well settled that a trust created by parties not availing themselves of such privileges and immunities is not illegal even if formed for the purposes of limiting or avoiding taxes altogether. So there it is. I took this from the Weiss's Concise Trustee Handbook, which is readily available to be downloaded anywhere on the internet if you just do a simple Google search. But for the sake of convenience, I'm going to go ahead and add this to the description here as a link. So you're welcome. So like I said before, if you want to go ahead and do what I just said, discharge your debts, discharge a criminal lawsuit, a mortgage, and so many other things, feel free to reach out to James over at Understand Contract Law and You Win. And I'm also going to be putting the link to the website here, and get informed. It's about time that people start, wising up and not keep perpetuating this system of lies, which has been basically put on you since birth. When you receive the birth certificate, your parents, they are responsible for the government putting a birth certificate on you. And now, obviously, when you were born, you were not born with a clear, sound mind, so you weren't able to actually grab a pen and sign the stupid birth certificate basically putting consent to the government that you are now property of the U.S. corporation. So, like I said before, I just wanted to keep this video simple, plain, and sweet. Now, it's up to you whether or not you're going to make the decision to at least educate yourself. So, thank you very much for listening. God bless you. Jesus is King.